Today I'd like to share with you a very difficult decision that my husband Peter and I have made. We have put our names down at a retirement village and we have decided to give up our home and move there. So when one becomes available, we'll be getting the phone call. We don't know when that'll be, but that's when it'll all start to happen. Now, I just want to welcome you first of all back to my channel, my subscribers, and a big welcome to anybody new visiting today. But let's get back to the topic. So we have made this decision, and we know it makes perfect sense on paper. We've been in our home for 25 years plus, and we love it here. We've loved it here for all the time we've been here. It's quite spacious. We're comfortable here. We love our patio that we sitting outside and in the sun, looks out onto our garden, which we've taken a lot of effort in establishing over the years, and it's really nice now and it's lovely to look at. It's our safe place, it's our sanctuary, I suppose. Peter and I each have our separate study stroke workrooms. He trades the stock exchange, so he has his own study, and I do my YouTube videos in my room, and I do the other things that I'm involved in. So immediately we're going to have to share a study, so that's something that we'll have to get used to. But not only that, our home is filled with memories. We've had Christmases and birthdays, anniversaries. We've had a fire. I nearly burnt the whole house down, and that was all repaired. We've had sad times. We've had tears. We've had joy. The place is filled with memories, but we're going to have to leave it. We've got some fabulous neighbours too. Not a lot, a couple, but there too we've spent hours socializing with them, having chats, comforting each other sometimes in difficult times, and we'll have to move away from them. We've got friends on this side of town. Now I know we're going to be in the same town, but we won't see them as often. We've got a whole new area to get used to. A new shopping centre, new roads. It's all just quite daunting. And the thought of leaving it is just so difficult. Of course, we're hoping that our new cottage is lovely and that whichever one we get to choose has a nice garden and a nice patio where we can feel a bit private as well. And well, we'll have to see about that. Now, let me tell you a little bit about the village. It's very pretty. It's got a lovely big park and lots of big trees, which we love. It's quite an old established property, so lots of trees and shrubs, and so we love that about it. And then, of course, there's the move. When they finally phone us and we choose the cottage that we like, we're going to have to start, well, before we start packing, we're going to have to put our house on the market, choose the right estate agent, and hopefully get the price that we want. We're going to hope that the cottage that's eventually the one we choose is warm and comfortable and homely and has what we've got here. It can just replace maybe a little garden and somewhere to sit outside in the sun, and that it faces the right way so we have a nice warm home. We're going to meet new people. We're going to have new activities. and we're going to be secure medically. If anything happens to one of us, we're going to be taken care of. And that is going to lift the burden from our 2 children who live in the same city that we do. Because at the moment, if something happens to us, the burden falls on them to take care of us. And we really don't want that to happen. So, I would love you to tell me in the comments if you have had to make this decision, and if you have made it, how's it been for you? How have you coped with it emotionally? And tell me what your next chapter feels like. I'd love to hear from you. But until next time, as always, big hugs from me, and bye for now.